Hi everyone, and welcome to a special episode of Energycast that's all about celebrating 2024. I'm Allison Smith, and we're sharing this year's biggest accomplishments from across the Oak Ridge Reservation. But first, a huge thank you to everyone who took part in a recent survey to rank our top 10 successes. We recruited some help from the men and women leading these projects to help us unveil the rankings. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's kick off the countdown.
Hi, my name is Matt, and this story came in at number 10.
Together again after decades apart.
It's wonderful. I mean, there are some folks here that I have not seen since I retired, and I mean, it's just amazing to be able to visit with them and to see them still doing well.
In April, retired employees from the K-25 site reunited for the first time.
It feels wonderful to see faces that you haven't seen in years.
More than 650 former co-workers jumped at the chance to see friends from years past. Conversations at the site may be different than in years past.
Rather than necessarily the technical stuff, it's sort of like, well, when did you get your hip replaced?
But the joy of time together remains.
I'm Joanna Harden, and my project came in at 9.
With soil remediation at the East Tennessee Technology Park complete, OREM is shifting its focus to groundwater, the final phase of cleanup at the site. Now, that work can begin with the recent signing of 2 records of decision with regulators. These documents outline the approved remediation methods so employees can start efforts to address the impacted groundwater. The 2 RODs signed are for the main plant area and the K31 and K33 areas.
Hi, I'm Erin Sutton, and our project came in number 8.
Enriched in Tennessee, a multi-billion-dollar investment is solidifying Oak Ridge's reputation as a national nuclear hub. Orano USA selected the Secret City for the site of a new uranium enrichment facility.
Hundreds of Tennesseans will have an opportunity to have access to a better employment opportunity for their family. This makes life better for the people in this community.
The new facility will span 750,000 square feet on a 667-acre site on the Roane County side of Oak Ridge. The CEO and president of Orano USA said the facility could begin production in the early 2030s.
I'm David Springmeyer, and our project came in at number 7.
The uranium-233 disposition project has reached a major milestone. EM's goal was to process 35 canisters this year. Well, team has already processed more than 40, and it's only July. Plus, that means 100 canisters officially processed. Here's what the president of Isotek, the contractor handling this project, has to say about it.
We have had challenges, but we've got such a great group of people who pay attention to the details, who are all in to get it done right. You know, they've taken on every single challenge and come up with the solutions.
Now, what the Isotek team is doing with that material is really, really incredible. They are extracting thorium-229, a rare medical isotope now being used to treat cancer in clinical trials. In addition, the team has shipped off 350,000 pounds of waste for disposal so far.
Hi, I'm Laura Hedrick, and our project came in at number 6.
It's a major milestone. A crew's lifted and removed the lower reactor vessel from the Oak Ridge Research Reactor, paving the way for the facility's upcoming demolition. Workers used a 72-inch diamond wire saw to cut the final pieces that held the reactor in place at the bottom of the reactor pool. Then they used a 20-ton crane to lift that equipment and load it into a protective cask to ship it for disposal off-site. UCOR cut and removed the top portion of the reactor vessel last fall. Since then, crews filtered and drained thousands of gallons of water from the pool and safely removed radioactive materials to prepare for this extraction. It took an immense amount of planning and careful execution for employees to complete the work safely.
Hi, I'm Roger Petrie, and our project came in at number 5.
This summer, the Department of Energy signed a $42 million agreement with the state of Tennessee as part of the Natural Resource Damage Assessment. Oak Ridge is only the third DOE site to finish this process. These funds are now available for grants and projects in Anderson, Roane, and parts of Loudoun and Knox counties. A trustee council is hosting 3 meetings to help communities and organizations learn how to apply. This agreement marks a major step forward in restoring natural resources across Oak Ridge and surrounding communities, taking into account both community concerns and expert input. The funds will support a range of projects that enhance the area's natural resources and recreational opportunities.
I'm Morgan Carden, and our project came in at number 4.
Demolition Day is finally here. After years of preparations, crews began tearing down the Alpha 2 building. This is a milestone for OREM and UCOR because it marks the first demolition of a former enrichment facility at the Y-12 National Security Complex. Workers began removing some of the ancillary facilities in recent weeks. Efforts are underway to take down the main 325,000 square foot structure. This project is scheduled for completion in 2027.
Hi, I'm Bill Haver, and our project came in at number 3.
Here's a look at 500,000 curies of radioactive material getting loaded up at Oak Ridge National Laboratory. The 500-watt generator, built in the 1980s as part of the byproduct utilization program, would have spent another few decades housed here had this opportunity not come up. After leaving our area, it was safely delivered to that facility in Pennsylvania. Workers will put the equipment into a hot cell to start disassembly to retrieve the material. And that material generates heat that can serve as a power source. It usually costs $20,000 to $25,000 per curie for processing and disposal. Through this public-private partnership, the taxpayer saves. It's a model leaders hope to see implemented again.
Hi, I'm Dennis Mayton, and our project came in at number 2.
OREM and cleanup contractor UCOR completed early site prep $13 million under budget and 5 months ahead of schedule for the environmental management disposal facility. DOE is running out of space at the current landfill, so this one will allow teams to complete future cleanup projects at the Y-12 National Security Complex and Oak Ridge National Laboratory. It'll be a safe location for building debris and soil generated from that work. Community leaders and regulators stopped by to see the progress at EMDF.
Everything has been done to make this happen, but I think also from the business side of things, that we need to have this facility. We need to have it be local so that we have a cost savings so that the work can get done quickly. And I think that really from both sides of the issue, this is a success.
The project is on track for completion in 2030.
I'm Joanna Harden, and my project came in at 1!
The journey to Vision 2024 is the culmination of 20 years of cleanup. ETTP is the only place in the world to complete the cycle of uranium enrichment, cleanup, and reindustrialization. Land at the East Tennessee Technology Park can be reused now that major cleanup is complete. DOE's long-standing goal was to transform the former enrichment site into an industrial park. That vision has become a reality. Cleaned acreage, the site is bringing in new businesses and jobs on a larger scale than ever before. DOE has transferred more than 1,700 acres to the Community for Economic Development. Plans are underway to transfer another 900 acres in the next 3 years. 25 private businesses have located or announced plans to build on transferred land. Together, they're expected to bring in $1.3 billion in investments. That's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching, sharing, and supporting Energycast. We wish you and your loved ones a happy holiday season, and we'll see you in 2025.